God help future presidents. Joining us now with more, South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham. Lindsey, Senator, you now have 46 signatures, and it's less than 24 hours.
Like 3 hours.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, because you're bringing up a lot of points here. Let's go to this, and then I want to get to this breaking news about this now being officially a criminal investigation. That's huge. Okay, so you're missing Mitt Romney. You're missing, I think, Susan Collins, Lamar Alexander. Who else?
Well, you know, there's a handful, but here's the point I'm trying to make. The Senate is in the process of sending a message to the House that we believe that what you're doing in the House is devoid of due process. It's outside the norm regarding past impeachment proceedings. You're shutting the president out from being able to defend himself. You're basing accusations on anonymous sources, no right to confrontation. And this is basically at its core un-American, dangerous to the presidency. They took an impeachment inquiry vote, and 300 people, I believe it was, voted against opening up a formal impeachment inquiry. They lost. Now they're trying to run around transparency. They're going to the backdoor process, and it should scare every American. And to my colleagues who've signed on, thank you. To my colleagues who are still considering, I respect you. But this is not about Donald Trump anymore. This is about the future of the presidency. This is about who we are as a nation. For the sake of the presidency and due process in America, I hope we can all tell the House, stop. Do not continue what you're doing. It is unfair. It is dangerous.
You know that as we come on the air here now, this just broke literally seconds before we came on the air. The Justice Department has now their investigation into the origins of the Russia investigation. It began as an administrative review. It is now officially a criminal investigation. Even the New York Times acknowledges what this means. That means that we know, in this case, John Durham, it gives him the ability as prosecutor, the power to subpoena, the power for witnesses, testimony, documents, to impanel a grand jury, to file criminal charges. And by the way, we know about Mr. Durham's reputation, widely respected. This is in the New York Times, and veteran prosecutor who has investigated CIA torture, broken up mafia rings, could help insulate the attorney general from any accusations. Of course, the deep state wants to go after him, as the New York Times, that he would be doing the president's bidding. It looks like the rule of law is beginning to slowly grind to a conclusion.
Yeah, I have a lot of confidence in Bill Barr, to be fair to everybody, including the subject of the investigation. John Durham is a pro, but why is this so important? We can't live in a country where the rule of law only applies to Democrats, not Republicans. Can you imagine what would be happening to us as a Republican Party if we were trying to impeach a Democratic president using this process in the House? So the bottom line here, if you had two FBI agent, DOJ lawyer, wanted Trump to win, Clinton to lose, all this stuff would be front page news. If the Republican Party hired a foreign agent to go to Russia to get dirt on Hillary Clinton, it'd be all over the place. So what have we learned? That when it comes to the American media, they don't care how you get Trump as long as you get Trump. They're yelling at me rather than yelling at the House Democrats who are using a process that you could not get a parking ticket for.
You know, so we have your letter now being signed on to by 46 senators in less than 24 hours. We now have the breaking news that the Justice Department investigation into the origins of this witch hunt has now taken a dramatic level of seriousness with real subpoena power and real ability to charge people. We also have, just breaking again in the last hour, the Inspector General report, a letter from the Inspector General, Michael Horowitz, on FISA abuse will now soon be released to the public with very few redactions. Well, your committee will be in charge of this, Senator. Your reaction to all of this?
Well, I will be calling Horowitz before the country as a whole to let him go through his report, tell us what happened with the FISA warrant application. Was the counterintelligence investigation properly opened? Was there any wrongdoing by DOJ and the FBI? Somebody's got to watch those who watch us. But here's what you can't fix. You can't unring a bell. What's happened to President Trump in the House has done a lot of damage. They've selectively leaked information from behind closed-door testimony, damaging to the president, no right to confrontation. They're making him look guilty in a process that no American should tolerate for any other American. So the political damage has been done. They have done this on purpose. They couldn't get the impeachment inquiry through the House, so they created a sham process to destroy the president politically. And the one thing I feel so bad about is that President Trump, it seems never to be enough. You can't live in a country where everybody has rights except Donald Trump. And I fear that the damage that has been done will be hard to correct. But we need to end this sham in the House and tell them to do it the right way. And what they're doing is not the right way.
You know, notice that you had the corrupt coward, biggest liar in Congress, Adam Schiff. Oh, we have to talk to the whistleblower until we found out he is a witness in the case, having had contact that he lied about, and a material fact witness. But, Senator, great job. We will continue to update this audience. Thank you.